You've seen your neighbors doing it. Maybe you thought about it yourself. Well, now it's time to take action. This morning, Coffey is at Harding Nursery with some springtime lawn and garden tips.
Thanks a lot. Yes, we are here. It's that time of year once again. We're at Harding Nursery right now, getting set for our plants and flowers and trees and shrubs. And with us right now, the president, Sharon Harding. Shaw, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, tell us now, what should we be thinking about?
Well, it's spring and plants are starting to wake up, so it's an excellent time to be watering. And when you water, you want to make sure that you give your plants a deep, thorough soaking.
Now, when you say that, do you mean like, because what I do at home right now, I've done the past like week or two, because the weather's been so nice, as opposed to, you know, a couple of bumps here and there with some cooler weather. But I've had the hose like actually on the shrubs and trees, just turn it on a bit so it trickles in, right?
You can do it a couple of ways. If you're hand watering, you know, you want to saturate that soil and you can move on to your next plant. If you're laying the hose out and letting it run to really saturate that tree, then you can lay it at the base of that tree and just turn it on a very slow trickle and let it run for a long period of time. It depends on if you have sandy soil, the water's going to go down.
What if it's clay?
It's going to reach saturation point sooner and start running away, and you don't want your water to run off the plant, so you'll have to keep checking it.
And what's the reason for that, for doing this watering so soon like this now and saturating that area?
Well, it's easier to maintain moisture if you've got the root ball wet and the surrounding soil wet.
Quickly tell us what kind of shrubs and trees now should we start thinking about?
It's an excellent time to be planting trees and shrubs, because the sooner you get them in the ground, the sooner they're going to establish in your yard.
Any trees or shrubs now we can think about?
Well, it's fun to plant things that are going to give you spring color, the flowering crabs that are in color, but you can plant any of the trees and shrubs that are outside.
Quickly also flowers, what flowers should we be doing?
Pansies, it's safe to plant pansies now, and you can, if it's going to be a hard freeze coming, you can cover them at night, but they are a cold hardy annual, and so it's
they can take it, right?
They can take it.
Pansies are no pansy.
They're no pansy.
little flower joke there, right? Okay, very nice. So when you say cover, you mean just like a thin layer of plastic or something like that?
Well, plastic is not the preference. We actually have a product called Row Cover. It's a frost guard, and you can lay it over the plants. And if you've got pansies in color bowls, you know, you can put them in if it's going to be a hard freeze.
Great stuff to know. Thank you so much. On the way, more you need to know from Harding's Nursery here. We're going to talk about actually gardening now and what to expect, what you should do. That's coming up in just a little bit. Back to you guys.